Patrick Decker is President and CEO of Xylem Incorporated. Mr. Decker was named President and Chief Executive Officer of Xylem in March 2014, and he also serves on the Xylem Board of Directors. Xylem is a leading global water technology provider, serving customers in more than 150 countries with innovative solutions to their most complex water challenges. Under Mr. Decker's leadership, Xylem has completed multiple acquisitions that collectively have expanded the company's portfolio of smart water infrastructure solutions and advanced data analytics capabilities that are applied in water and critical energy services. Mr. Decker serves on the Bipartisan Policy Center's Executive Council on Infrastructure, the Infrastructure Committee for the U.S. Business Roundtable, as well as the Advisory Council for the Dean of the Kelley School of Business at Indiana University. And Mr. Decker.
Thanks, Connie. I trust you can hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. So first of all, thank you. It really is quite an honor to be here and to share our perspective on the future of water. As you said, we at Xylem are a global water technology company with one of the broadest portfolio of water solutions in the market. And that really gives us a unique vantage point into some of our nation's most pressing infrastructure challenges, but also the solutions to address them. And that last point is really important. The solutions to future-proof our infrastructure against threats like extreme weather, they already exist today. And events like this conference really help drive the conversation on how to accelerate the adoption of those solutions. Let me first talk about some of the challenges that I know that people before me have spoken about here as I listen in. The water sector is at a critical inflection point. The major challenges are escalating, whether it be the scarcity of water, whether it be building resilient water infrastructure to climate change, but also how do we make that affordable to the average citizen and the communities. We're seeing more once in 500-year storms. There have been more swings in extreme weather from droughts to flooding. More people are struggling to pay their water bills because of the COVID economy. And this is placing more pressure than ever on water operators and governments when their services are needed the most ever. Water utilities have been on the front line during the pandemic, doing heroic work, providing clean water and safe sanitation to help stop the spread of disease, but also to keep communities running. At the same time, the water community has been coming together to tackle a host of other issues, such as many of those that you're addressing across the great state of Kansas. Whether it be conserving and extending the life of key water resources, like the Ogallala High Plains Aquifer, whether it be protecting and restoring reservoirs, but also improving water quality. Water management is becoming more complex than it's ever been. And the adaptability and resilience of that infrastructure has never been more important. But I now want to talk about the fact that 21st century problems require 21st century solutions. This is prompting new conversations about the future of water, how to create sustainable solutions and balance out the extremes. The value of water has never been more obvious, either when there's not enough of it or there's too much of it. The reality is, again, the technologies and approaches developed in the 20th century no longer suffice. We've got to embrace proven 21st century solutions. We're seeing exciting examples of how the future will likely unfold. Whether it be, again, the biological nutrient removal project in Olathe, whether it be the water recharge project in Wichita. Today, I want to talk about the growing opportunities for water, digital solutions, but also increasing public interest in sustainability. First, on the digital side, digital solutions are transforming how water operators manage their assets and deliver a demonstrated return on investment. The pandemic has underscored a need to take a longer view. investing in greater operational and financial resilience. Part of that investment still needs to go to conventional infrastructure, but this has to be combined with new approaches in order for the utilities to address their overarching challenges, which are making the cost of infrastructure more affordable, extending the life of their assets, and increasing efficiencies while maintaining safety. All of that, again, to advance their critical mission, which is to serve our communities. Now, while we're seeing an accelerated interest in digital adoption and transformation, this includes areas like remote monitoring, automated operations, and smart infrastructure more broadly, as well as digital products. It's integrated solutions that can tie them all together with existing assets. And as we heard one of our speakers earlier say, and helping utilities scale these solutions. The power of these digital solutions is extraordinary. For example, in Kansas City, Buffalo, Cincinnati, Grand Rapids, South Bend, utilities have saved billions of dollars by using real-time digital twins of their sewer networks to manage stormwater overflow. Another example, right there in Kansas, in Lawrence, and other prominent water utilities are using digital technology to monitor sewers and set up smart communication networks. We here at Xylem are committed to driving digital innovation and bringing these solutions in an affordable way to our customers and the communities they serve to create sustainable and, again, scalable impact. I want to shift now to sustainability. Another critical opportunity for the water sector today is a growing public awareness and interest in sustainability. The water sector, as you all know, is the original sustainability sector because it's core to what we do every day. And this gives us, as a team, a great opportunity to lead that conversation in the public domain. By engaging the public and other stakeholders around sustainability, we can raise awareness of water issues and build support to adopt bolder approaches with proven results. This is not make-believe. This is real. In doing so, we collectively can have a lasting legacy for our next generation. Xylem's commitment to sustainability is really focused on the core of how do we create both economic value for our shareholders. We are a listed company, but as if not more importantly, how do we do that by creating social value? That really focuses in on customer solutions, our company, and the communities that our customers serve. To advance sustainability at Xylem, we are reducing our own environmental footprint. We're strengthening our supply chain and putting pressure on our suppliers to join that cause with us. And we're building a culture that promotes diversity and inclusion. We need to look more like the communities that we are trying to help serve and make sure those voices are part of this conversation. We're here to help, across all these fronts. Commercial, social value, we want to build a platform and we want to build a movement. Because at the end of the day, this is a team sport. I always say our tagline is "Let's solve water," but I ask my team to remove the apostrophe and it becomes "Let us solve water." Again, it's a team sport. Nobody can do this on their own. We're in this together. I want to end with a brief story. As part of our efforts to create social value, we work with the Chris Long Foundation. It's called the Water Boys program. And last year, along with a number of our partners and customers, we built a well for a family in rural Texas. They had suffered without regular access to clean water for years. The mother, Nancy Salazar, she thanked our volunteers, and she was smiling through the tears. She said three powerful words. Water is freedom. Everyone here today shares that same critically important mission. When we solve water, we give people freedom. It's the freedom to live healthier, safer, and more prosperous lives. It's the freedom to live in a world that is more sustainable and equitable. What an extraordinary opportunity that we all have in front of us to create a more sustainable world together. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. And I will leave you with three words. Let's solve water. Thank you for having me.